What life was like before Chiron, the best way to explain it was I was in crisis. I think there was a lot of stuff I was avoiding for years, and when COVID hit, I had to stop. And when I stopped, everything caught up with me at once. I had relapsed after 12 years of sobriety, trying to numb everything I felt. It was the only way I knew how at the time. And eventually I was able to reach out to my friends and family. It was actually my family that found Chiron. Chiron was a game changer for me. It definitely changed my life in so many ways. When I first arrived, I don't believe I was ready. I was focusing on everything external. I wasn't the problem. When I was suspended from the program due to my anger problems, I was finally able to look inwards. My journey in Khiron lasted around 8 months. Definitely one of the most difficult things I've done. I came off all my medication with the help of a psychiatrist. I was able to learn about every part of myself. The modality was spot on for me, IFS, Polyvagal. I think the biggest thing I took from Khiron was finding language for what was happening inside me. Everything I'd suppressed, I never learned about. I experienced a lot of new things about myself in Khiron. A lot of new feelings came up. Things I'd never experienced safely. When I first started using drugs, I was very young. I was about 12 years old. At that point in life, I had many different experiences, which I won't go into too much detail on. And even with those experiences, they were just never dealt with properly by the people around me, the adults around me. And they were just kind of covered in a cloak of shame. And I held that shame right up into my 20s and 30s. With anger as well, I was never taught the difference between anger and rage. I was taught to fear both, suppress both, until the pressure cooker popped. And I think as I got older, it popped more frequently. When COVID hit, I just couldn't do it anymore. And I think the most painful thing when COVID hit for me was the loneliness that I had felt all my life. Didn't just come from a single part, it came from every part of me all at once. And I couldn't run from it anymore. So every part of me knew how to numb it. When I started using drugs again, I grew up in a house where I was taught to fear my father's anger, but I was just as angry as he was. So I was taught to fear my own anger. And when I was in Khiron and doing boundaries groups and lectures, I learned that anger is healthy and it's how we set our boundaries. It's rage that isn't. It's okay to be angry. And like I say, when I was suspended, I was finally able to look inward. A lot of the anger was gone. I started to see things I couldn't see before. And that's what changed everything for me, really. When I could let go a lot of what wasn't mine, I was able to see more of me. After 8 months there, working my program, it became safe just to be me. Not the person I believed anyone needed me or wanted me to be. I was a bit of a people pleaser. It was always about keeping other people happy, never about my happiness. But now I just enjoy being me. I enjoy being creative. I enjoy exploring the world. Before Khiron, I didn't know that. Every part of me had been suppressed. Every part of me had been exiled. I was a hollow shell full of anger and shame. And Khiron set me free of that. Today, I am drug-free, medication-free. I would say to anyone that's thinking about it, anyone that is currently in their dark place, searching for that little bit of hope, searching for that language, is take the risk. Because you'll never know if you don't. Khiron, it did change my life in ways I couldn't even imagine. If back then I wouldn't even have thought I would feel the way I do today. I'm not scared of the world anymore. I haven't had a flashback now in coming up on 2 years, which is huge for me. I think for me, Khiron was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Today I'm grateful. Today I'm happy. Life is brutal, but it is beautiful. Take the leap of faith. Take the risk. The worst that can happen is you leave.